Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Nathan Fox, that's Ben Olson. We are the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Selena who asks, why are my PTs not improving?
Hi, Demon Team. I'm feeling a bit stuck. The last 3 practice tests I've taken, spread about 1 month apart, have all been the exact same score. While this is upsetting in itself, my other concern is that my timed logical reasoning sections show that I have so much more potential. On logical reasoning sections, I consistently get 80% plus accuracy, 1 to 2 questions wrong, while attempting around 16 questions. However, on practice tests, my accuracy drops to the 50-60% range on logical reasoning while I answer about the same amount of questions. Interesting. I don't feel like I'm increasing my speed on practice tests since I'm answering about the same number of questions, and I don't feel anxious or nervous during practice tests either. If anything, I've been going into them confidently, and I'm stumped by my results. The only thing I can think of is that I'm second-guessing myself too much on practice tests. Do you guys have any advice on how to handle second-guessing? Or do you think I could be falling into a different trap without realizing it? Thanks for your help. I love using the Demon and listening to the podcast, and I'm really appreciative of the time and effort you guys put into the Demon.
3 practice tests is a very, very small sample. And I'm not saying that you're not actually at a plateau, but I am saying that the data is inconclusive on whether you are at a plateau.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, and I mean, this is going to happen with 1 out of however many students, some percentage of the students are going to get kind of lucky on their first test, improve their skills, get medium lucky on their second test, improve their skills, get unlucky on their third test. Your skills are still improving, but because you got lucky on the first one and unlucky on the last one, the scores can come back as a flat line.
Mm-hmm.
Notice that Selena is not at 90% accuracy or 95% accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
She says 80% accuracy. Doing 16 questions, getting 2 wrong.
Yeah.
Well, if you got 2 wrong, then there's another 2 that you didn't really understand. So you probably understood 12 of those 16 questions. There are 4 of them you didn't understand. 2 of them you got right, 2 of them you got wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But it's possible that on your first practice test, you got the guess, you just got more of those 50-50s right. And on your last practice test, you got more of those 50-50s wrong.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to make too much of that data. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm also a little confused by it because 1 to 2 wrong out of 16 is anywhere from 87 to 93% accuracy. So is it really 1 to 2 wrong? Is it more like 2 or 3?
Yeah. Yeah, right. Because 1 wrong out of 16 would be in the 90% accuracy. In any case, it's not 100%.
Yeah.
My solution for you, Selena, would be don't be happy with 80% accuracy. You need to be shooting for 90, 95% accuracy, sometimes 100% accuracy.
Yeah.
Like if you gave a 170 scorer that same test, but you chopped off questions 17 through 25, you only gave a 170 scorer the first 16 questions.
Yeah.
They're going to get all 16 of those right.
Yeah.
And right now you're only doing that amount of work, but you're making mistakes, and that doesn't have to happen. You just don't have to be missing those questions. So that would be my solution, actually, is like, just don't even worry about the practice test results, because with that amount of data, it could just easily be a small sample thing.
Yeah.
And instead, do untimed drilling where you're really shooting for 100% accuracy. Do timed sections, but don't race the clock. Shoot for 100% accuracy. When you do a practice test once a month, I'm fine with that. Shoot for 100% accuracy on your questions attempted. Anything more for Selena?
Keep us posted.
Yeah. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that you're stuck at a plateau, Selena. I just don't think that's true. If you've been diligently reviewing your mistakes, watching our videos, reading our written explanations, using the ask button if necessary, if you're doing those things, you should feel those clicks of understanding. And you should find that the questions are getting easier and easier when you do new stuff.
Yeah.
If you feel that way, I believe you. Your results, though, are not going to always immediately show that progress.
Yeah. Email daily at lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or Law School admissions news. Thanks for listening.